Hello, hello. How's everyone going today? Hi, Jan.
Hey, pretty good. Good to see you. How are
Good
you?
to see you. Oh, hello, folks. So we have a lot of guests today. How's everyone going? All good?
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, you have to well.
Yes, pretty good.
Yeah,
Thank you.
pretty good. For sure, for sure. We're going to be talking a lot of interesting things today. But let me just introduce you all. Welcome to Private Coffee. We are raw unfiltered conversation with the most brilliant minds in the privacy space, powered by fully homomorphic encryption, FHE. And our mission here at Private Coffee is to spotlight the talent. We have a lot of talent today with us within Zama, sharing their stories, sharing their visions of the future. And today, joining us are not one, not nor two, but three amazing guests, which is the first time for us to having three people together for one show. And they happen to also be recent winners of the Zama Developer Program Mainnet Season 2. Woo-hoo! Congratulations, everyone. They are working on real-world assets, donations, blackjack, and making all those things completely private thanks to FHE. Welcome, people. We have here Levent, right?
Yes.
We have Elegant, and we have Mano as well. Where are you all? Where are you all from, and where in the world are you today? That's always fun to know.
Yes. I am in Istanbul right now, living in Turkey, Istanbul.
Turkey. Well, that's a new country. New country for our show. Fantastic.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate for the opportunity for having us for that meeting. Thank you very much again.
It's an honor to have you, Levent. Maybe Mano? Where are you from, Mano? I think.
Yeah, hi everyone. I'm from Nigeria, and currently I'm joining the call from Nigeria.
Fantastic. We have had some cool Nigerians in our program before sharing their work. So I bet you're not going to be the exception. Something happened to Elegant. Hopefully, Jan and Redman are backstage helping us with everything to run everything smoothly. So hopefully he'll be back with us soon.
But I'm very excited about the session today to see what you guys were building and also see like a short demo.
Yeah, it will be fun. Thank you. Huge shout out to you, Jan, for helping us and all the support in keeping this experiment growing. Thank you. 4th episode already. Woohoo. And of course, I'm Carla. I'm from Costa Rica and sitting in Costa Rica at the moment. I'm a Web3 founder since 2017. And joining me is also Redman from Nigeria as well. He's backstage, my partner and colleague in this adventure of producing Private Coffee. He's a dedicated contributor across multiple ecosystems, and we are thrilled to partner with Zama to elevate the builders using FHE to improve our world. So let's talk Zama. Okay, anything? Levent, Mano, I want to, this is a very special episode, and this is going to be a different dynamic. So the format will be as follows. We will invite each of you, to the stage one by one. I'm going to ask some questions. We want to get to know a little bit better. Then you will have time for a demo. Everyone is ready for that. And then we will discuss a little bit. Sounds fun? All good?
Yes, good. Thank you.
Fantastic. So we're going to start in this order. First, Levent, then Mano, and if we have Elegant back, that I hope he's going to be back. We're going to finish with him. Okay? All good? So let's start with Levent. Levent from Turkey. You're building something really interesting in a regulated space, which is also challenging, right? But before talking about what you're building for real-world assets, I want to get to know you a little bit better. So, how long have you been building? What's your story? Are you a developer? Are you from the business side? What brings you to Zama?
Yes. I am an engineer by background, and for the last few years at LeventLabs, I built infrastructure for regulated finance, where compliance and privacy come first. For last over 15 years, I've been building for different kind of projects. And lastly, we built a test rail on Zama's FHE 5 contracts live on Sepolia and 16% test. And we won the Builder track in season 2, so we shipped a real FHE. And thank you again for this opportunity.
Fantastic, Levent. And why building for regulated actors in this context? And why did you choose to work in this space?
The core idea, ZK proves to prover already knows, like a credential or a balance you hold. But our issue-wide cap is a moving secret. It changes with every check, and
Sure.
no one holds it in clear text. So there is nothing to prove with ZK. That's the only thing only FHE can do. It computes on it directly with FHE.select. So that's why we're interested in Zama's FHE technology, and we'd like to try it in a new creative way for solving a problem in the RWS area.
Fantastic. And specifically, I know you're working on a platform that is focused on real-world assets. Could you talk a little bit about that? Why are you interested in this area, and what's the opportunity there? I mean, it is a huge and important area to build. I mean, just yesterday, Apex Global Group announced that they are going to commit $100 billion in tokenized assets on T-Rex, right? Something like that by June or something. So it is a huge market, a lot of opportunities there. I'm just curious, why are you building on this? If you had previous experience with real world assets, or how come are you building this solution?
It is the big RWA standard. And you mean T-Rex and ERC3643, I understand, I see. It's a big RWA standard, and Zama is the confidentiality layer for the ledger.
I'm really excited to see what you have built. Your tool is called Attest Rail, and you're going to give us a demo, right?
Yes, I'm going to show a live demo.
Fantastic. Let's jump in.
Thank you.
The stage.
Thank you. And again, hi everyone. I am Levent, co-founder of LeventLabs. We build AI and blockchain infrastructure for regulated finance. Attest Rail is our confidential compliance here for tokenized RWA assets. Why Zama and FHE? Compliance data is sensitive. Who can invest, from which country, the issuer's limits. On a public chain, all of that leaks. We wanted to check the rules on chain, but keep the data encrypted. FHE is the only way. You can compute on encrypted data with FHE, and everything stays encrypted. And one feature needs FHE specifically, a shared limit that changes with every check and no one can see. ZK can prove a fact, but it can't hold a moving secret like that. On experience, we built 5 FHE contracts live on Sepolia, and we won Zama's Builder track, season 2. And again, thank you for the opportunities. And let's start with the why FHE. I want to talk about a little bit why FHE. The core idea, ZK proves what the prover already knows, like a credential or balance you hold. But our issue-wide cap is a moving secret. It changes with every check, and no one holds it in a clear text. So there is nothing to prove in ZK. That's the one thing only FHE can do. It can compute on it directly with FHE.select. Now let's move to contract section. And it's real. 5 verified contracts on Sepolia, 16% test, public repo. It's an unaudited. An audit comes before any real value moves. Now let me show it live. You will see an investor pass a compliance check and transfer tokens. This is our demo website, demo.attestrail.com. The investors attributes, the issuers limits, the aggregate. and the token balances all stay encrypted. Only the final decision is revealed, eligible or blocked. This is the live demo, first a tester. In production, a KYC provider verifies the investor off-chain and signs encrypted attributes with EIP 712. Here we play both roles. And now I'm going to click request a tester signature here. And let's control it on the activity log section here. The attester service is live. It just signed KYC, jurisdiction, risk tier, exposure. Now eligibility check. Here. And there's recipient and transfer amount. The investor wants to transfer 10,000 units. Let's click check eligibility button here to control it. I confirm MetaMask right now. While this confirms, the contract is comparing encrypted values right now. The investor risk tier against the issuer's encrypted limit. The exposure plus the amount against encrypted cap. And it updates encrypted total with FHE.select function. No decryption anywhere. And transfer completed, and here in the log, check created and the ID. And here is the check ID. The result exists encrypted. Enforcement doesn't need a public version. Let me go straight to the transfer. Now let's try to transfer, and I'm going to click execute transfer button here. And I confirm MetaMask right now. The token moves FHE.select of eligible, amount, or zero. The balances are encrypted too. And let's control the logs again here. It's going to take a few seconds. Executing get transfer. And transfer should be completed, but let's wait a little more. Let's try the execute transfer again. Continue to the second API section. And here's the important one. Before the session, I ran a second check, 200,000 units, over the limit. Same flow, no revert, the result decrypted to false, and the transfer executed to zero amount, no op. As you can see, the amount 200K because it's over the limit and eligibility false. Let's return to landing page. The market never learns why, not the reason, not the limit, not the totals. Those stay encrypted. We add the encrypted eligibility layer on top of ERC3643 and Zama's token framework. We are a component that composes with them, not a competitor. Let's look at our roadmap, and here is where this goes next. Next, ERC.
First, congratulations for the demo. Looked fantastic. And even sometimes things happen when we are with live demos, so no worries about that. I just love something that you said. You said that in this case you have a moving secret, right? You have something that is changing over time with every check, and that's why FHE is so useful in this case. Of course, you have different data investor tires, investment caps. You don't need to decrypt anything to check it, and that's awesome. I'm curious. What is the most difficult thing to build for this demo that you built? It was maybe the interaction with these third party, the Oracle that you're using at the beginning, or what's the most challenging part for you?
Yes, a key challenge for us was building and scaling FHE in real-world settings to make it fast and practical.
Sure.
We had to carefully craft our checks and balances to minimize the number of computation and optimize for block time. But we did a dry run actually before the live demo, but I'm so sorry. Some
No worries.
error appeared. But when I check right now, the transfer executed logs is appeared now. I think it's there is some delay happened.
It was a little bit shy, but it worked. Everyone that does a live demo is super brave. Things always happen. We understand, and this is a demo. No, it's something that is being tested, and we are here for that to give you the opportunity to test it live and to show it and share it. That's the goal. Okay, so now you were talking about, the next steps. So what do you want to build next?
Yes, we are planning to work with a few RWA issues and transfer agents on pilots using our confidential eligibility module after our application to Turex. This will help us refine our product and understand real-world needs. After that, we'll add a multi-attester support and continue building for our first production use cases. This is what we are planning to.
Fantastic.
In the
What
future.
do
Yes, thank
you said multi-attester, so it's like connecting with different services.
Multi-attester, yes. The demo is for minimal attest, just for the last correction. And our system currently allows list attesters, meaning we work with a pre-approved identity verification providers. This way, investors' attributes can check against these providers' encrypted data. But on the roadmap, multi-attester support will be added, which let different attester be used for different checks.
Fantastic. Well, thank you, Levent. That was a cool
You're
demo.
welcome.
I'm really happy that you're building this. I think there's a huge, massive opportunity in this space. So everyone check Attest Rail demo. Let's go to their GitHub and contribute if you can. Thank you, Levent. We are going to move to the second project, and we will be back with you at the end. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Now-
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jan. Let's move to the second project. If we have Elegant on the back, we can go with Elegant, which was our original order.
Hi.
Yay! Welcome.
Thank you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Fantastic. So, Elegant, tell me a little bit about you. How long have you been
Yeah.
building?
Yeah, I'm currently based at the center of the group in the capital of Ghana, Accra.
Ghana. Ooh,
Yeah,
fantastic. We have had Nigerians, and now I think it's the first Ghanaian we have.
yeah, I'm sure. I've been
Fantastic.
moving between South Africa and Ghana back and forth, but at the moment I'm based in Ghana with my family.
That's awesome. And how long have you been building? Are you a developer? Are you? What are your
Yeah, so
strengths?
yeah, I mean, I am more of a crypto native. I've been in the space since early 2020. I think 2019 I started off 2018 on Tron before Justin Sun acquired BitTorrent and all that. So I started.
So you're kind of an OG then. Okay, you've been
Kind
around.
of.
You've been around. Good.
Yeah, kind of. I've been around before, and then started a year in finance with Bante and all that. So I've been in the space for quite a while now. I started working with advanced blockchain on the product community, and then sometimes at the intersection of DevRel and kind of community stuff, you know.
Really
So,
important stuff in our area.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Building
for now.
relationships. Yeah, motivating people. Fantastic. And
Yeah.
and why are you? Well, you're working on your tool that is called Covalent, and it's focused on
Covalent.
making donations private on Ethereum, which I mean, personally, I'm related with this. I did a lot of work previously before coming to Web3. I did a lot of work for NGOs, and donations are a whole world, and they have many challenges. All the philanthropy sector. So, why donations? Why are you working on this, and why on Zama?
Yeah, great question. I appreciate. So yeah, I was in crypto earlier. Before, I was previously a medical student, and I transferred to computer science. So I've been back and forth. My level 300 I will complete 2027 early mid year 2027. So I'm doing CS at the moment. So donation is something that, in the developing countries like this, um,
Like ours.
people, I mean, people are concerned about, courses that you participate in. For example, one of the sensitive part, like civic organization, vigilantism, journalism, and investigative journalism, for example, political organization, for example, and all that. So there are stuff that fundraising are key here, but privacy is broken, and now fund operators have to make trade-offs. So it's either you go for Stripe and then maybe Oracle servers with backend engineer database that you have to trust so that they can respect your privacy. Or maybe you can use platforms like Juicebox.money that we used earlier to support Julian Assange, and then the guy they just released not too long ago, the Bitcoin OG, who just returned from Donald Trump pardon. So these are the alternatives. So you go back to public blockchains where you get your transparency. Everything is public.
And you get exposed, or you expose the people that you want to help, which is
Exactly.
difficult and challenging.
Yes. Or you go to GoFundMe, then you have to trust me, bro, for the intermediaries.
Sure.
So these are the painful trade-offs that fund operators and especially donors have to, think about before going to this platform. So this is something that Zama earlier, I think mid 2025, that it was among one of the most promising project coming to Ethereum, and I have Ethereum, Maxi, so I believe in crops, and so once privacy was mixing in the hood, and then Rand and the GigaBrains showed up with Zama to be able to, encrypt data before, and then run computation on encrypted data, and then giving out encrypted outputs with access control and all that. I think these are stuff that are fascinating to me, and with the ecosystem and also developer program.
Fantastic. Well, that's one of the strengths, right? That you don't need to change the blockchain that you're familiar with and that you're working on, that you believe in. You can add these fantastic features on top of it.
Exactly.
Exactly. So that sounds really interesting. Let's see. I mean, I tried your tool yesterday, but
Yeah.
I want everyone to see it, and I'm impressed. So show us your demo.
I had
The
a
stage is
demo.
yours.
Yes, I had a demo for that included the project demo, but I mean, I saw a tweet from our CEO, Rand, that the most important thing is to be able to convert these demos into a business. So I would want to ask, you mentioned earlier that this is a space you have worked with. I want to validate, is this, do we have a strong GTM? Is this something that we can have PMF and all that? So this demo,
If I can help,
will
come
not,
with me.
I appreciate. So this demo will not show the product walkthrough, but just kind of on the business side, why covalent, and where FHE comes in, and why FHE was something that we cannot do without, and also So
You have 3 to 5 minutes to show us whatever you want, and then we will go back and talk a little bit.
Great. Covalent is a private fundraising protocol
that is powered by Zama FHE VM. The core idea is to have many encrypted donations get into the system process these encrypted donations, and aggregate them and output one verified total amount. With this setup, we are able to have strong privacy guarantees for donors, and at the same time, provide an accounting integrity for campaign operators. All fundraising platforms have a baked-in conflict. Donors want privacy, and at the same time, campaign operators also need verifiable accounting. Without Zama FHE, every donation exposes the donor wallet, amount they donated, donation timing, and with this information, you can build a social graph of donors in a particular campaign. Why private transfers such as ERC 7984 alone do not solve the fundraising problem. With fundraising, you need to be able to add donations into a live campaign total without decrypting them. And just here, if you're able to receive funds from individuals and we're able to decrypt them, then we break the private guarantees that we are supposed to offer to individual donors, because once funds are getting in, then the campaign manager or the campaign operator will be decrypting them as in when they get in, and this collapses the entire privacy guarantee that the system offers. Our core insight here is that all donations will remain encrypted forever, whilst the system only job here is to provide one verified total as an output for the campaign operator. With this, we're able to guarantee donor privacy and offer accounting integrity and at the same time with on-chain settlement as well, without relying on third parties. Here are the Zama or FHE primitives we rely on to provide private fundraising. Total amounts and then donation amounts are stored as 64-bit integer, and we also initialize zero totals with the method as you encrypted 64-bit integer as well. So 64-bit integer is utilized here. We also use the homomorphic addition for the arithmetics that add the donation amount. We also use access control primitives here. For example, we use allow this, allow transient, check signatures, and also make public decryptable to govern who can access and when the who can access this encrypted data. And I must say that without these primitives, the protocol logic breaks, or there is no logic to begin with. When we remove when we remove FHE from the setup, then we revert back to public blockchains. We have a transparency, all right, but privacy is zero. Without that, we move back to Web 2 with Oracle databases. Then we can have a certain level of privacy, but we still have to trust the bro in the middle. So we go back to trust me bro setup. Covalent is confidential fundraising with verifiable outcomes. We are able to make sure that at the donation level, privacy is guaranteed, and at the accounting level, we do not break this setup. So confidential payout flow.
Ooh, fantastic. Thank you, Elegant, for that. Well, we had a fantastic demo by Elegant. He's having some issues, uh, technological issues, of course. We we are not immune to that. But this is a really interesting project. I think we're going to wait for him to come back. But I think it's really interesting how he is solving a problem for donors.
Please,
But at the
please,
same,
I can hear you.
yeah, yay, woohoo!
Thank you.
I was just here saying that I really enjoyed your presentation. I think it's a really interesting way to put it. Like, you are giving privacy for the donors, which they need. In some cases, you mentioned some campaigns or some causes may even put them at risk if they donate to. So this is a matter of just not just financial privacy. Sometimes it's a matter of personal security as well. But I'm really impressed that you are also offering, of course, verifying accounting for the organization, because they need it. They need to know who is donating, or at least who is participating, and having some way of strategizing about that. So the social graph part, I think, is really interesting. What were the most difficult things that you had to solve when building this?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so I touched this earlier in my tweet that the ACL is something that I feel like is more of the product, because you can use the FHEVM JS to do the encryption at the client side. But I mean, when you are designing your DFD, then at what point do you allow encryption? Decryption, and who do you allow
Sure, that's a big power.
encryption?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and also allow this and allow transient. You think about storage, and then do you have to store this permanently on chain, or you can store this in memory and all that. So these are decisions that I have to kind of think through. And also when you are working with fixed weight integer like 64-bit, then if you are going to receive huge amounts of funds, then you are going to encounter overflow problems. So the integer overflow. So these are things that I needed to be aware of before working through this. And I think
Right.
the documentations are also awesome.
Fantastic. So, and what types of organizations or clients will you be most excited to see using your solution?
Yeah, so at the moment, going to large fundraising funds that deal with fiat will be kind of, I'll be shooting myself in the foot. So people who are already using ERC tokens, who already know Rabi wallets, people who already know Ethereum, for example,
Sure.
Juicebox, they are raising funds for Roman Stone, there's the developer for the privacy protocol, who got issues with the U.S. government and all that. So people now, they have about 822 Ethereum raised. So Juicebox is a protocol that will be interested to integrate with. So I will start
Well,
with kind of a fundraising protocol for donation or fundraising platform. So I'll be looking for DAOs who raise funds and other stuff. So Web3 projects, to be honest.
of course, of course, of course. So, if you're listening to this, that's just a quick reminder. This is Private Coffee, episode 4. If you have any questions, you can ask them. And if you're interested in donations, make them private and protect your donors, protect your organizations. If you have some experience with fundraising or donations on Web3, please reach out to Elegant. He wants to talk to you. I really like that you have this like business focus. This is really important, and you need to talk definitely with more users.
I appreciate.
Thank you, Elegant. We're going to be back with you again at the end.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you for your demo and your time. Fantastic work. we are going to move to the last project. Now with Mano, he's going to be introducing us Cypher21. Remember, don't forget to follow private copy _ and Zama on X so you don't miss our future episodes. Hey Mano, how you doing? Good to
Hi, Carla. Same here.
Good. Thank you for the wait. You're the last one, but not the least. We're really excited to see what you built. But first of all, a little bit about yourself. You're in Nigeria, right? You said at the beginning. How long have you been building? What was the first thing that you built? So that would be a fun question.
Okay. My name is manoahluka, popularly known as mano.dev. I'm joining you guys from Nigeria. And then I've been building the ecosystem for a while now. I've been in Web3 for since 2023. That's when I started building as a builder. And then from then I've started building Web3 games. So all through 3 years of my experience in Web3, I've been building
gaming.
on-chain games. Yeah.
You like the fun. That's good. And gaming and privacy is a massive use case, right? That you need privacy. You don't want to show your moves in a game. You don't want people to know what you're going to do next. What would you say the biggest challenge when integrating something like FHE into a game?
I would say technically wise, I didn't face much of challenges because the documentation was
building in Zama is easy.
It's well rooted. It's super easy. And then aside that, I build my own skills that I give to my AI. So my skill is well equipped. And then all I just have to do is that the problem is underlining. I just tell my AI who has the skills what to do, and then it gets on to work on it.
Fantastic. I mean, you're on fire with AI in these times. And what motivated you to join the developer program?
Okay, so like I said, I've been building on-chain games for a while, and then we have always been having a problem with on-chain gaming. So all through the while, when you are building games, most of the times there are certain things you want to compute, there are certain data you want to compute, but you don't want them to be open or public. You want them to be private. So these were one of the reasons. And then I saw fully homomorphic encryption, Zama. I was checking out the documentation and a few stuff. Then I saw the developer program, and I said, this is the best place to shoot my shot. So let me see whether I can be able to try out something here.
Yeah,
so that was what prompted me to do this.
We are going to have your demo. I tried your tool. I tried every tool yesterday. I create a campaign, so if you want to donate on Covalent to me, you can. And I tried some attestations with the first project, and I played a couple of times with yours, and I lost every time. But it was fun. So show us, Mano. Show us what you built, and we want to see.
Okay. So this Cypher21 is a blackjack versus horse game, a very simple game. So you guys should try it out. So the main goal of this game is for you to try to beat the dealer. So it is a player versus a dealer game. And then you have a deck of cards, and 2 cards is given to the dealer, 2 cards also given to you. So the idea is for you to try to get your cards up to 21 as fast as possible. Who gets his cards up to 21? So to hit a deal, you have to first bet any of our confidential tokens. Subsequently, we are going to be introducing other Zama tokens into, but for now, you have to bet with our C21 tokens. And then your cards are being given to you on your hands. One of the dealer cards is closed and one of his own is open. So you have a hint of one of the dealer cards. So with that, you get to hit or stand. Hit means you want another extra card to be added to you so that your cards are going to get up to 21. So maybe you don't have up to 21. You can press hit and then you get an extra card, which is drawn by FHE also. Everything is fully encrypted. And then when my cards get as much, or when I feel my cards are up to 21 and the dealer is higher or less, then I click on stand. So anytime I click on stand, the dealer is going to reveal his card. Then we are going to count whosoever has up to 21. So if I have, let's say my card is 20 and the dealer card is 19, then I win. But if my cards go over, let's say I have 25 or 22 over 21, then automatically is a bust, and then the game, the dealer wins. So enough of the talk. Let's try this out. So this is it. Now I have to deal with any of the cards. So I bet 100 on this. And then the cards are being drawn on chain now with the aid of fully homomorphic encryption. And then I have to sign an EIP 712 so that I decrypt my cards. I've already done that. That's why I didn't say it. I have 17 now, so I choose to stand. So let's see who wins this game between me or the dealer. The dealer has 10, so I don't know what his second card is. And right now he's decrypting the showdown, so we get to know who the winner is. And the winner is the dealer because he has 20 cards and I have 17, and that's why most people are scared of losing in this game. So as you can see, I just lost 100 C21 tokens, so I'll bet 10 tokens this time around to make it easy. So this is my second round. So currently he's also drawing the cards. And then I get 2. So currently I have 11 while the dealer has 10. So I will try to hit this time around. So another card is going to get added to me. This time around I have 20 and I'm as close to 21 as possible. So I will choose to stand. So let's see. Fingers crossed. I hope I win this one. So it's decrypting the showdown now, and we will see who is the winner. So the dealer has 25, which is over, and I have 20. And that automatically makes me the winner of this round. So this Cypher 21, you can choose to check our how to play and then try it out. It's all on the link, so you can be able to play and deal in. So before we introduce our other tokens, try as much as possible to use the test faucet so that you don't get drained of your ETH or other stuffs. So basically, this is just Cypher 21. To make this possible, we used a lot of stuff that have to do with fully homomorphic encryption. Like, first and foremost, the deck of cards has to be shuffled, and that is done by FHE. And then all of the cards are picked at random with the aid of FHE randomness, and then they are picked at random all on chain. And mind you, every single card is decrypted, encrypted. So every computation that is being performed, we trying to perform the hit logic or the stand logic are all done on chain. So nobody gets to see anything at all. This is one of the reasons why online casinos haven't worked over the years, because a lot of people are putting money into this and then they are scared because the house can be able to pick on your cards. 3 ways to do this. First and foremost, you can choose to build this as a Web2 platform, but then you know that there's zero trust there. So the backend developer can do whatsoever he wants. Or you choose to build this on a public blockchain, which now makes everything transparent, but then some certain things are not hidden. Like, take for example, your cards can be seen by the dealer and you also can see all the dealer cards. So that doesn't make it like interesting. But the third way is using zero knowledge. So, but using zero knowledge, you have to be running all your computations off chain, and then somehow somebody has to see the cards because there's someone who is trying to prove between the prover and the verifier. And then the fourth and final option we had was to go with fully homomorphic encryption, whereby every single of this computation can be able to happen, but this time around everything is encrypted. So at the end, you choose to allow if you want people to decrypt or to be able to view your cards. And also, you are the only one that have access to your cards. So basically, this is just the game, and then this is what we built. Thank you.
Yeah, fantastic. Woohoo. Congrats on winning. I never saw the winning. the winning the winning screen yesterday. So glad to see that it exists. Someone wins. But it is I think this fantastic to see, and with all the projects, it's how the specific features of FHE allow you to do fun things. I think in this case, you did it with great UX again, also playability, which is something always concerning. How much is it going to be fun? And do I need to wait a lot? But I think it has a great playability, and it's cool to see that you use also the randomness, etc. So you made it interesting and private at the same time. It makes a lot of sense to have a game like this using FHE. Do you think something like what you did could be implemented with more complex games or other types?
Yeah, sure. So currently we even have another game on the pipeline. So after building this, I got goosebumps, and then I decided to continue building other games that needs confidentiality and privacy. So currently I'm building a poker game, but it's not fully live now. So probably on the next season.
Coming soon. Good.
And then we are planning on So also we are trying to turn Cypher 21 into a full casino house. So if you go to a casino, there are not just one games. There are a lot of games that we're going to be introducing. Any game that needs privacy, confidentiality, flip a card, flip a coin, poker, blackjack, and all of those stuffs, we are going to be integrating them. But we started with the blackjack versus horse, and we are very happy that the technical implementation went 100%. So now we don't have any problem with the technical implementation. We are sure that encrypted or private games can be able to be built on chain. So we are going to be building others.
Fantastic. You proved that, and now it's a matter of building many amazing games. Thank you for doing this, and congrats for the win. For the final part of our show. Hey, Fox, how you doing? Thank you, everyone. That was a fantastic show. I'm really excited about the demos and what you're building. Just to finalize, how can people reach to you if they want to help you, if they want to maybe join you, if they, want to test your tool? How can people reach to you, Levent? Telegram, what is the easiest way to reach you?
You can reach me over the Telegram with my email, levent@leventlabs.com, or you can use my LinkedIn profile. You can reach over from LinkedIn. But email is levent@leventlabs.com. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
If you're interested in the regulated space, real-world assets, investor privacy, you need to talk with Levent. How about you, Elegant? How can people reach you?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so on X, 0x Elegant, on Telegram, Elegant-CF, on Discord, yes, Elegant. You can also reach me on the Zama community forum at Elegant.
You're everywhere. If you're interested, if you're interested in nonprofits, donations, make them private, protect your donors, protect your causes, reach out to Elegant. And how about you, Mano? How can people reach to you if they want to, help you play your game, maybe build a game with you?
Okay, you can reach out to me on X at manoahluka. I'm always there if I'm not building products or writing code. You can also reach out to me on email, manoahluka@gmail.com. I am always open and available to answer you. And feel free to also click on the link to the game and try it out. I'll also be adding all relevant links to my profile on the game. So from the game, you can be able to find and reach out to me.
Fantastic. And we want more players to test it and give feedback to Mano. Everyone, any final comments that you want to share? A piece of advice for new builders that are maybe thinking on joining the developer program? Something to motivate them? Whoever wants to go.
Yeah, any developer who interested in privacy and blockchain should definitely try Zama FHG technology and should try his chance on Zama Builder programs. That's fantastic. Thank you for everything. Thank you for opportunities. Thank you.
Thank you, Levent.
Yeah, I can jump on.
Please go.
Yeah, thank you. So I mean, for new Solidity developers, I mean, it's the same standard, the same data types, but they are just encrypted libraries that you can just tap in and start building. Just that you don't have branching in it as we use in Solidity. In Zama, it's a bit different. So it just few tweaks and then you are good. But just know that you have encrypted data and then you have access control that you are going to use to compute and then design your DFD and then you are good to go. But I mean, the community is absolutely fantastic and you get to speak with a private cafe when you win. So, so
This is the
definitely.
main reason that you want to go
Yeah.
to the developer program. That we will have you here as guests.
Exactly. So I
Thank
appreciate
you.
if anybody also has feedback on PMF or GTM for Covalent. My doors are open, and really appreciate. I want to turn this into a business and then start working from there. Thank you.
Fantastic. And last, we have Manu.
So what I would just say, if you're an existing builder, is the same stuffs that you are building on Ethereum, just that this time around you are working with confidential stuff. So if you have anything you are building that needs privacy, you have to think of it properly. Most people go for zero knowledge, but you have to look at the trade-offs between ZK and fully homomorphic encryption. So if your solution doesn't need an off-chain computation, everything you just want it to be computed on-chain and fully encrypted, I think FHE is the best location for you. It's not every privacy solution that needs zero knowledge. Most privacy solution that needs computation on-chain, fully homomorphic encryption is the best for you.
Fantastic way to end this show. I think all of you were really mindful of actually showing why FHE is the right fit for the thing that you're building. But also, all of you have a really clear problem that you want to solve for real users that are out there, being investors, being donors, being gamers. So I think that's key. Have a nice problem that you want to solve and actually ask yourself, what is the best technology? Is it CK? Is it FHE? What do I need? And I really appreciate that you all had that mindset and shared that during your demos. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your time. Thank you for what you're building. Please keep building. We will be super happy to have you here in the future if you build something else, something new, and you want to showcase it. And this was Private Coffee, raw unfiltered conversations with the most brilliant minds in the privacy space. We were here with Levent, with Elegant, and with Mano, powered by fully homomorphic encryption. We had these three amazing builders with us today, building in the frontier of real-world assets, gaming, donations. What are you going to build next? We are here. We are here to spotlight that talent within Zama, sharing their stories, their vision, the future. Thank you so much, everyone here. Thank you, Jan. Thank you, Redman in the backstage. See you in a bit. Have fun and keep building.
Bye, guys.
Bye.